today. The guys are here from FoamSouth, and what their job is to do is to air seal and fire block the house and get ready for inspection. So if you guys are in Atlanta and you want one hell of a good insulation company, FoamSouth, they've done my past 3 houses. They're awesome, good people to deal with. And let's go inside and watch them get it done. So those guys made quick work of the air seal and the fire stop. And for those of you that don't know what that is, if you can see the little orange foam around the wire holes up there, that's to prevent any sort of fire that would catch fire. Say, let's say from this electrical box and the fire travels up this channel in the wall, it stops. If that were open, it has the ability to go up into the roof cavity and to spread much quicker. But by doing the fire stop in there, it obviously stops the fire. So there's a couple other places that are kind of interesting. Let's see if I can turn around here and show you some stuff. They were really good at catching a lot of stuff. So there was a void right here. You can see he put in rock wool right there. I don't know if you can see that clear enough, but let me turn this around. Get up there. So that's actually rock wool. And what they did is they took that rock wool and they were able to bat that out, because once again, this is a chase here, and if fire should start and spread up, we have the fire blocking up at the top, the board, and they were able to go around, but I missed the fire blocking horizontally, which would then lead over the top of the barrel ceiling and then could get into the roof. So those guys were awesome. They caught that for me. Next, we've got insulation, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, really, we have inspection. We gotta pass the inspection, then we have insulation, and then we have another inspection. Once that's done, sheetrock, and we're on. Good morning. It is a really pretty day out. Perfect weather. I'm looking forward to today. We are gonna have our rough inspection. Now, it's different than what I've done in the past. In a rough inspection, it's done well before a lot of the siding and paint. The county that we're in has a rough inspection kind of in a different schedule. So today is that rough inspection, and what that means, they're going to be looking at all the HVAC, the electrical, the plumbing, and just make sure that we are in compliant. We don't have any fire hazards, that things are going to operate properly. So I'm looking forward to that, because if we pass this inspection, then that means we can insulate very soon. That's a big step. When I see that insulation go in, I know that sheetrock is right around the corner, and that means that the move-in date is just a little bit closer. So fingers crossed. We've got a couple of hours to straighten up this property and just make it look presentable. So I'm not gonna bore you with all that, because you're liable to click right out of the video. So I'm not gonna video me picking up random stuff, but just know that the next time I come back, it should be with the verdict of pass or fail. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. Well, again, we pass on the first go around, so we're good. We got our rough in inspection complete. Now, we did pass, but it wasn't without him finding a couple faults. So we have actually We got a couple things that we're going to knock out right now, but basically what they do is they say go ahead and pass, you're good to insulate as long as you go ahead and do this, and we will check it on insulation. So got a couple things, got a little bit of fire blocking in a place in the guest bath that I didn't catch, and a smoke detector location that we need to add a new location to. So other than that, we're good to go. Insulation is coming next. Good morning. This is an exciting day for me. I know I'm always excited, but it's just one step closer. You can hear the trucks running in the background. That's FoamSouth. These guys are going to do an open cell spray foam throughout the entire house. We're going to do a closed cell in the basement. Right now these guys, we've got 3 trucks out here. They're going to knock it out in one day. That's a big task. But you can tell this is a good operation. These guys beat me here to the job site. They are rocking and rolling, ready to go. We're going to go inside. They're doing all kinds of masking and taping to protect the things that we need protected. So let's go inside. All right, you can see we got everything masked off. The big windows, small windows, protecting our beautiful front door. They're fast going downstairs. These guys are even going so far as to mask to covering the floor. These guys are awesome. Love it. Look at this. This is how you know they're a good crew. They're even masking off the concrete walls. Even though we're not finishing this, they're going to keep everything nice and clean for us. Awesome. Look at the extent at which these guys are going to protect our property. I can't tell you enough about these guys. They are awesome. So they're masking off the columns. They're literally masking off everything down there just to protect it from overspray and everything. There's a lot of companies that would come in and spray. Whatever fell and stuck, they wouldn't care. But I'm telling you, y'all got to get in touch with Brian at FoamSouth. The guy is awesome. They do a great job, and I'm excited. All right, guys, I had to come down here and show you what an awesome job these guys are doing. I mean, they've made a tent for us down here, but they are doing everything they can to protect everything, all the property, the doors. I mean, first class service. I cannot say enough good about FoamSouth. These guys, they're awesome. Guys, it's time. They are about to drag all the hoses in the house. As you can see, these guys are pulling it out now. So they're going to start, and they got multiple trucks here because they're going to run multiple crews doing different things. So we got multiple buildings as well. So they want to knock this out in one day. So they're going to have the closed cell foam crew in the basement, as it's simultaneously going to have the open cell crew in the top of the house, and they're going to be working that way they can finish everything. But I'm going to get a close-up of each of the spray foam applications. That way you can understand the expansion rate, how one is more dense than the other. It's amazing how the temperatures that they have to have these formulas at in order to get them to perform correctly. I can't imagine who came up with this. I mean, the science behind it is mesmerizing to me. But needless to say, this is going to be an interesting day, and hopefully some good content for you guys. right, guys, that was closed cell foam that we just saw put in. I was down there, but I had my mask on. Probably not as protective as I should be, but I stayed far enough away that I don't think we'll have any issues. I could breathe fine down there, but that closed cell foam, it's amazing at the heat that comes off of it, and I imagine the open cell foam as well. That was neat. We're gonna go check out open cell. All right, guys, well, they are taking a break. They've gotten a lot done. The entire front of the wall, the master, a lot of the ceiling's done. So they're on lunch break right now. And while they're out there eating Chick-fil-A, not sponsored yet. Actually, I need to give you guys a pro tip. I don't know what pro tip this is. I've not kept track of the numbers, so I'm just gonna say another pro tip. Keep your guys, your workers, keep them fed. They really appreciate it. They work hard for you. They deserve it. It's just a little way to say thank you. With a company like this backing you, feeding you. When I go up, by the way, when I go up to Chick-fil-A, they know me by name, and they always greet me. So I try to feed the crews Chick-fil-A every chance I get. So just keep that in mind. That's a pro tip to keep your crews happy. But we got a lot going on in here. And you know what? I'm gonna spin this camera around. Yep, it gets messy. So when I get a chance, I will show you how they actually clean the wall. So they'll take a knife and shave that wall down, and these are all the shavings from the overspray. And basically, they'll come in here and sweep everything up and make it clean again. So here's one of those knives I was telling you about. It's about 1 yard long. More like a sword, but it's got this edge on it. Let's see if I can get in there close. Can you see that edge? So they use that serrated edge and they run it alongside the 2x4s. And it shaves everything nice and clean off. Now some crews will actually use like a reciprocating technique, and it does go a little faster. But the problem with that is if you have something like a wire that's penetrating out, or something that shouldn't be cut that for some reason is sticking out, those reciprocating saws, they'll go right through it, and then it damages the wire or whatever you didn't need to be sticking out. by hand, if they happen to hit a wire or something that is sticking out, they can feel it a lot more. So that's one other reason why I like FoamSouth. Those guys, they're not afraid to put in the work to put a better product out there. All right, while we're waiting on them to come back in from eating lunch, I've got one more shameless plug. I can't think of a better time to do this, but y'all need to check out, if you're in the Atlanta area, check out this guy right here, Kyle Stevens. He is our personal realtor. He is a personal friend. He is the best I have ever done business with. I'm telling you, thorough, reliable. He gets you the price. He's honest. And you know what I love about him is that when you are asking something that is unrealistic, he's not afraid to tell you, hey, you're being unrealistic. And that's what you want. You want somebody that's going to be honest in real estate. Kyle Stevens, his number's right there. Give him a call if you're looking for anything having to do with real estate in the Atlanta area. Awesome guy. So I want to show you something that I think is really cool. And Ryan, the owner of FoamSouth, he's the one that told me about this. So I asked him, I said, hey, you know, in the framing process, sometimes you have some blocked up area that you can't insulate. I said, how do you get to that? He said, man, drill me about 3 holes and we'll fill it up. So let me show you. You look right here, spray foam holes. There's a hole. What's in it? Spray foam. See that foam that's coming out? That means that they saturated that cavity filled with foam. You know why that's awesome? Because that's one less area that you have a transmission of heat loss outside. So this place is gonna be tight. So I love to have them spray foam the bathtub so it stays warm when you're taking a bath. And I also like to sound deaden the bathrooms to give you just a little bit more privacy, especially when leading out to the main area. And of course, they do a great job cleaning up. What a great team these guys are. All right, these guys are all finished up. They did a great job. Guys, we finished?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Well, there goes the best insulation crews in the South.